Either Oklahoma is good or the Michigan Wolverines are just bad. Michigan Wolverines and the Oklahoma Sooners. You got the freshman phenom Bryce Underwood versus the bad man John Mateer. And this was a ball game. This was an absolute good ball game. Oklahoma, I don't know, man. Maybe Brent Venables is getting these guys to buy in. Yeah, I know what you're saying. What? It's Michigan. They garbage. They ain't done nothing since Harbaugh left for blah. They did beat Ohio State last year. The champions. They did beat them. All right, then they come into this year. And they came in. They was 1-0. Bryce Underwood looked like a doggone man. And I get it. Bryce Underwood played nobody. This is the Oklahoma Sooners. His first away game, if I'm not mistaken. His first away game. On the road. We all know how that is with a true freshman at quarterback. And it showed in Bryce Underwood. Bryce was 9 for 24. 142 passing yards. Look at this. 40.2 QBR rating. That's horrible. That is bad. He couldn't do anything. But what they did have was a rushing attack. Justice Haynes, 19 for 125. 1 TD, he broke a 75-yard run. Even though Bryce Underwood did not look good, he still was able to dish it out to a few receivers. Donovan McCulley had 3 for 91. Channing Goodwin had 1 for 25. Samaj Morgan had 1 for 19. Zach Marshall had 1 for 12. But it just wasn't enough. Total of 142 receiving yards. Then you go over to John Mateer, man. I've been hearing a lot about John Mateer. I didn't know where he came from, so I had to go check him out, right? So John Mateer came from Washington State University, where he threw for 3,139 passing yards last season. So he felt good enough to say, you know what? I'm entering into that portal so I can go get me a little deal somewhere. And Oklahoma said, you know what? Hey, we just kicked out Jackson Arnold. He gone. Come on, John Mateer. And John Mateer is an absolute ball player. I like the cat. I like the kid. He has a lot of grit, a lot of heart about himself. I like that about him. 21 for 34. 270 passing yards. 1 TD, 1 interception. 79.2 QBR. But watch this. This is what else John Mateer can do. John Mateer, 19 carries. 74 yards. 19 long, 2 TDs. That's John Mateer for you, baby. That hard worker that you can call on about whatever, and he gonna get the job done. That's what he did that Saturday. He got the job done, no matter what it took. John Mateer said, give it to me. I can pass the ball or I can run the ball. He was your leading rusher, as also the leading passer. The guy got heart. The guy is an absolute ball player. Now let's go check him out. Who helped John Mateer out? Oh, nobody but little Deion Burke, 7 for 101. Jaron Canuck, 5 for 69. Isaiah Satania, Arkansas boy. He might have muffed the punt, but he said, look, I got you. 4 receptions for 44 yards. He had a crucial sticky finger catch on the sideline that moved the chains. It was a nice catch. Longest was 36 yards. You had Contender Lewis, 3 for 36. You had Javante Barnes, 1 for 16, and Torrey Blaylock, 1 for 4. So he spread the ball out to 6 different receivers. 1 passing touchdown, 2 rushing touchdowns. John Mateer played a ball game that game. He could not be mad at him. Yeah, of course, he made through the 1 interception. You don't like that, but hey, he played ball. He's an absolute ball player. Let's go to the defense, man. The defense played pretty decent. I'm going to say they played pretty good because they did what they needed to do. You got into the freshman head. You made the freshman think. You made the freshman get out the pocket. You made the freshman throw some passes that was ill-advised. And you did what you needed to do. Brent Venables, he understood the concept. He knew what was needed to make this ball game possible to win, and he did just that. Let's frustrate this quarterback. Let's try to stop the run. But most importantly, let's not make him be able to just hand the ball off all game long. Let's make Bryce Underwood beat us with his arm. He couldn't do it. Bryce Underwood could not do it. Like I say, Stevens had 3 for 91, 1 for 25, 1 for 9, but nobody entered the end zone. Only person that entered the end zone was Justice Hayes off 19 carries. They ran the ball 32 times. They passed the ball 24 times. and only completed 9. Atrocious. So OU defense did what it needed to do. OU had 8 tackles for loss, 1 pass deflection, and 1 sack. Now Michigan, on the other hand, Michigan defense, 8 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 4 pass breakups. So John Mateer is not afraid to put it out there and give his receivers a chance. He's not afraid to do that at all. He done it. And it paid out because why? OU pulled this ball game off. This is number 18 versus number 15. OU said, you know what, we're going to come play ball. John Mateer said, we're going to come play ball. And they did just that, man. It was back in... OU showed control of this game to the third quarter. You know, it looked like Michigan was finna start making a move. But after that, OU was like, you know what, we got to stop that. We got to get this back going. And OU just said, you know what, all y'all going to get is 13. You're not going to score nothing else. And that's what happened. They didn't score anything else. Bryce Underwood, you can have the body of the vehicle, right? But you must have a driver to take you that way. The driver just was too distracted today, and he could not get the job done. Just couldn't get it done. I just wonder how long before Michigan started wanting to call for their head coach job. I just wonder how. I'm not being funny, but how long will they give this man? You bring in this quarterback, you pay him all this money, and he has an outing like he did today. Are Michigan fans going to be like, you know what, it's okay. He played an SEC opponent. He played a ranked team. He was not at home. First time on the road, we're going to cut him some slack. We're going to cut him a break. Are the Michigan fans going to be like, you know what, cut him some time, cut him some slack? Or are Michigan going to be like, man, we got to get rid of this head coach. He's not playing our style of football. I'm going to tell you, I don't think. They're going to give him one more year. If he has a bad year this year, they won't fire him this year. But if he has another bad year next year, he'll be gone. Because as long as he's beating Ohio State, they'll keep getting him a little time. But eventually, they're going to let him go if he cannot get this program back to a winning program. Because just last season, Michigan, they went 7-5, 5-4 in conference. They went 8-5 overall. Is Michigan going to be okay with this? Last year, you lose to Texas, Washington, Illinois, Oregon, and Indiana. But then you do finish beating Northwestern, Ohio State, and then you even go to beat Alabama in the bowl game. But is Michigan going to be okay with 8-5? Because the year prior to that, they went 15-0, Jim Harbaugh. Year before that, they went 13-1, Jim Harbaugh. Year before that, they went 12-2, Jim Harbaugh. They're not going to keep allowing this to happen where you're losing games like this. 8-5 is not going to work at Michigan. It just ain't going to work. Not when you have the expectation of Jim Harbaugh. Not going to work. But Oklahoma was the favorite to win this game. I was shocked that they picked Oklahoma to win, but I guess because you look at it from the point of view of the young quarterback, the quarterback on the road, and then John Mateer is an absolute dog. So I understand that Michigan had their hands full with John Mateer. Michigan didn't know what to do with John Mateer. He was all over the place. And it showed. But all in all, they played a good ball game. Both teams looked fairly well besides the quarterback play on Michigan's side. Bryce Underwood just got some growing up to do. It's part of the game. It's part of it. You got to grow up. Bryce Underwood will grow up. The more this team don't give up on him, they keep surrounding themselves around him, and they keep picking him up. He has all the tangibles to be a pretty good quarterback in this league. Just keep rallying around him. Help the young man out. But Oklahoma, man, is Oklahoma going to be something to reckon with in the SEC? Oklahoma has a game next week against Temple. They play Temple next week, another game that they should win. So you have to stay tuned and see how Oklahoma look that. But then after that, Oklahoma will go and play Auburn for their first SEC opener. So that should be a pretty good opener for OU. Their Auburn is ranked 24. So we're going to see, is this OU team actually any good? Or was it just Michigan not that good? Stay tuned for more coming down below. Tell me what you think. You think this Michigan team is any good? Or you think it's just OU is good? Or was it just the freshman ran into a freshman slump on the road? Tell me what you think down below.